Countdown day 23 until my student loan is below $40,000. Today's subject, my sales odyssey 2001 and beyond. Hello, my name is Martin. Would you like to apply for a Costco credit card? Hello, would you like a complimentary workman's comp assessment? Or hello, my name is Martin. I'm calling from Microsoft. We have a convention and we want to re-invite you to come to the convention this year. How many tickets would you want? And also, I worked at Costco where, hello, would you like to sign up for Costco home decorating? Those are the 4 sales jobs I had from 2001 to 4 or 5 years, because I quit my job after 2001. And I was basically a vagabond, so I only worked mostly sales jobs. And when I couldn't get sales jobs, I used to work those part-time Craigslist gig jobs. Back in the day, you can make a lot of money, but with technology and everything, those jobs are just not like what they used to be. And one thing I liked about sales is sales was similar to like the energy I had to put in passing my engineering test, which took me 7 years. I could do all the role playing, I could do all the problems, but the only way to find out if you're ready to pass the test is to actually go out there and talk to someone. Just like my engineering test was, I had to go out and take the test, and if I passed, that means I won, and if I didn't pass, that means I failed. It's the same as sales. Hello, would you like to sign up for telemarketing service? I did home improvement telemarketing appointment setting. So like you're talking to the person and it's like, are you sure? But you can't say it that way. What I've learned as I study more and more sales, you have to just be more strategic. One thing I did learn from Grant Cardone, like in 2018, that I've used in some of my little sales jobs I picked up to help pay off my student loan. Always treat that first objection as a complaint. That was a mistake. I didn't really do that when I first started off. And that's what I love about sales, because you start learning all the psychology of people. You start learning all these statistics, and then you still got to go out and talk to the person. Like today I have an interview where I'm going to try to get a position at the image postcard at the Book of the Beppo place, and just go up to people and ask them, can I take their pictures while they're eating? I'm doing it because I need to work on my just door-to-sell skills, because I used to sell products door-to-door. I sold toys. I sold telecommunication equipment. I used to drop off flyers at people and talk to them to sign up for appointments. So I just want this job just to help me, because I decided to take up this Russell Brunson challenge of building a funnel. And I like what he's talking about, using the funnel with advertising. But I also realize you need to just get in people's faces and just say, hey, let's get this done. Because I realize once you start look at the statistics, and you find out, well, if 76% of people are living paycheck to paycheck, 64% of businesses are breaking even or losing money. That's why my job is so hard as a salesperson, because I got a person who's trying to decide if they're going to take my product or they're going to pay for something else. So it's like a competition for their funds, which forces me to be more strategic. Flip side, now you have the business, and when you go to the business now, the business is, well, will this product I buy put me over the top or would set me back? We'll realize if they knew how to sell better or had a better system of getting customers, none of this would matter, and they wouldn't have to do any type of saving. That's why if you drive around and just see all these for lease signs and stuff, it's just because one thing Grant was right about. If you don't have enough volume coming in, and Russell Brunson is the same thing, if you don't have enough customers, you're going to go out of business. And that's what I like about sales, because it's like my engineering certification. You're always learning. You're just always doing all these problems, putting together this little specialty sauce with your own skills. And you got to go out, and I got to go get a $5 sale. It's crazy. But also I've turned back to sales, because that's the only thing left with all the technology. It's only sales and persuasion. And if you get any type of competence in sales, you go to any other field, and just basically be successful, because you know how to deal with failure, you know how to negotiate, you know how to strategize, and also you also know how to just go, okay, if I'm not going to learn this today or be successful with this person, I'll write it down and I could go learn it tomorrow. For countdown day 23, sales and beyond, once I get beyond the $40,000 mark, the only way I can get that student loan down to zero within like a year is to turn to sales. And that'll be like our future adventure that we'll talk about. And I'll also tell you how sales helped me in 2008 solve a big problem. So for counter day 23 it's just a little synopsis of how I got involved in sales after I quit my job. And for about 4 or 5 years, I was just a vagabond working sales jobs, from telemarketing to door to kiosk and trade shows. And that's what's helped me like get that confidence, like, hey, once I get this loan below 40,000, I'm gonna knock it out because I know I can sell. And if I don't know something in sales, I know I can go out there. And also I'm building this little funnel. Let's see if I can't build it up to at least bring me like $1,000 to $1,300 to $1,300 a month to start. Then I can go out and sell it to businesses. But for now, just got to keep working on my sales skills. As you see, I'm in beautiful Palm Springs for my regular job where I'm an inspector and I go out to the field. So countdown day 23, below $40,000. Go out there, sell some.